Good morning, class. My name is Ashley O'Neill. You can call me Miss O'Neill. And today we're going to learn about volume of spheres. So some of the definitions that we have for volume of spheres. First, volume, which is measures of the amount of space inside of a solid figure. Every answer that is in volume would be in cubic units. Sphere, the word sphere means the set of points that are all at the same distance, which is r, which is radius, from a given point, but three-dimensional. So things like a basketball or a marble or a volleyball, those are all considered spheres. Radius means the distance from the center of the surface. So that means if the middle of a basketball, from the middle to the side of it, which would be the radius. Then we have pi. Pi is a special number used with circles and spheres. So you only use pi when you're using circles or spheres. And pi has its own number. So its number is usually 3.14, which is a decimal. And then you have diameter. Diameter is a straight line from one point of the surface of a sphere to another that goes through the center of the sphere, so which is twice the radius. So when we had the basketball, and we had the center point to the surface of the basketball, now we're going from one side of the basketball all the way to the other side, but inside of the basketball. And the formula that we're going to be using is we're going to use 4 times pi, which is 3.14, times radius squared, divide all that by 3. So the first step, the first step would to be first to find the radius. So whatever the radius is, you're going to multiply it by itself 3 times. So radius times radius times radius. Then the second step, we're going to multiply that answer, which we're going to say equals A. We'll do A times 3.14, which is pi. So you're going to do the amount from A times pi. The next step, we're going to say this equals B. So B times 4 would equal C. So the next time, whatever this amount, we're going to multiply that amount times 4. And then the last step, we're going to divide C by 3. Okay, so some of the examples, we're going to try one example. Let's start with 1. So our radius equals 1 centimeter. So we're going to plug it in. We're going to do 1 times 1 times 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Times 1 is 1. So it'll be 1 centimeter. Then we'll go to the next step, which would be times 3.14. So we'll do 1 times 3.14. So anything that is multiplied by 1 is its own number. So 3.14 times 1 will be 3.14. Then we'll do 3.14, which we got B. So B times 4. We're going to do 3.14 times 4, which would be 4 times 4 is 24. No. 1 times 4 is 16. Carry your 1. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5. 4 times 3 is 12. So your answer would be 12.56 centimeters. Then you'll do 12.56 divided by 3. So 12.56 divided by 3. 3 goes into, can't go into 1, so we'll go into 12. 3 goes into 12 4 times. 3 times 4 is 12, which is 0. We're going to bring down the 5. 3 goes into 5 once, and we're going to just put our decimal right there. 3 times 1 is 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. Bring your 6 down. 3 goes into 26 8 times, which is 24. 3 times 8 is 24. 26 minus 24 is 2. So since we don't have any more here, we're going to add another 0. We're going to bring that 0 down. 3 goes into 26 times. 3 times 6 is 18, which will be 2. So now we have a pattern, and we're going to just go ahead and do 4.1. No, we're going to round up to the hundredths. So it will be 4.20. So your answer, the volume is 4.20 centimeters cubed. So the little 3 on the top means cubed. Okay, that's one example. Sorry, I had to reach down. Let's try another example. Another example. Let's try 3. So if the radius is 3, again, we're going to start at the top. Radius times radius times radius, which would be 3 times 3 times 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. So it'll be 27 centimeters, which is our A. So 27 times 3.14 equals, so 3.14 times 27. 7 times 4 is 28. Carry your 2. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 2 is 9. 7 times 3 is 21. So we're going to put our decimal and put 21. And then we're going to add a 0 at the bottom, and then so we'll go to the second row. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. And we're going to add this up. The reason why we don't add this 2, this 2 only goes for the first number, which is 7. So 8 plus 0 is 8. 9 plus 8 is 17. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus another 1 is 4. And 6 plus 2 is 8. So you add your decimal in between because it's 2 over. Your answer is 84.78 centimeters. That would be your B. So 84.78 times 4 equals, so we're going to go 84.78 times 4. 8 times 4 is 32. Add carrier 3. 4 times 7 is 28, plus 3 is 31. Carrier 3. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 3 is 19. Put your 9, carry your 1. 8 times 4 is 32, plus 1 is 33. Put your decimal. So your answer is 339.12 centimeters. So then that will be your C. So we're going to go 339.12 divided by 3. Oops. Three goes into 3 once. 3 times 3 is 3. 0. Bring down your 3. 3 goes into 3 once. 3 times 1 is 3. 0. Bring down your 9. 3 goes into 3 goes into 9 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9, which is 0. You bring your 1 down. 3 can't go into 1, so you put your 0 above. You bring your second number down, which is 2. So now 3 goes into 12 4 times. You add your decimal. Your answer is 113.4. Okay? Does anybody have any questions? If not, we're going to do one more. So I'm going to give you about 15 minutes to do these 3 problems. So your radius will be 7 centimeters, 2 centimeters, and 4 centimeters. Okay? So I'm going to give you about 15 minutes. I'll be walking around. If you have any questions or if you don't understand something, just let me know. Okay, so I'm only going to demonstrate one. The only one I'm going to demonstrate is the 2 centimeters. So if you do 2 times 2 times 2, it will be 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. So it'll be 8 centimeters. 8 centimeters times 3.14.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Could you restate the question?
I apologize for that. 3.14. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 1 is 8 plus 3 is 11. Carry your 1. 8 times 3 is 24. Plus 1 is 25. So your answer is 25.12 centimeters. You do 25.12 times 4. So times this by 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 5 is 20. Carry 2. 4 times 2 is 8. Plus 2 is 10. So your answer is 148 centimeters. You're going to do 100.48 centimeters. Divide this by 3. So 100.48 divided by 3. 3 can't go into 1, so 3 goes into 10 3 times, which is 9. 9 minus 10 is 1. Bring down your 0, will be 10 again. 3 goes into 10 3 times, which is 9. Equal 1. Bring down your 4. 3 goes into 14 4 times, which is 12. So I'm going to actually continue this over here because I don't have room down there. It'll be minus 2. Bring your 8 down, which will give you 28. 3 can go nine times, which is 27, which is 1. We'll add another 0. 3 into 10 will be 3. So I'm going to actually just do, and it'll continue. So it'll be 33.49, which I am rounding it to the nearest 100. So your answer is 33.49 centimeters cubed. Don't forget the cubed. If not, your answer is wrong. So today we learned about how to find the volume of a sphere, which are like a basketball or bowling ball, volleyball, a marble, and that's it.